Welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about why you understand English and why sometimes you cannot speak it. Okay? So, as an English teacher, my students often ask me, Daniela, I understand, but when I try to express myself in English, I get stuck. Why does it happen? This is way more common than you think, guys. Because our brain is more used to think in a language we grew up with. And when we try to express ourselves in another language, it's super common to get a little stuck. So guys, I set apart some mistakes that English learners or any language learner do when try to improve and learn another language. My very first tip for you as a language learner, please stop being afraid of making mistakes. I think this is the top tips for you, because sometimes when we try to express ourselves in a language that we are not used to, sometimes we feel afraid of making mistakes. We feel afraid of what the others are going to think if I say a word, if I mispronounce a word. Guys, stop it, please. If you keep doing that, you're never gonna learn anything. You're never gonna learn anything. So, just put in your mind that everyone makes mistakes. We are human. We are human beings. So, I make mistakes and you make mistakes as well. So do not worry too much about mispronouncing, about grammar mistakes. Please, just stop that. Another mistake that learners do is to worry too much about grammar perfection. Guys, the real life language is not in the grammar itself. As I said, is in the real life. So the way that a language works truly is in the real life. So is in a song that you listen most of times, is in a movie that you watch. So it's like a baby. A baby doesn't born learning grammar, reading books. They learn repeating after their parents, like say da da, and then they try to da da, say daddy, da da, until they say it correctly. Is that how it works? First of all, a baby listen, and then they try to repeat. Grammar, a baby is gonna learn grammar years and years later. So please, do not worry too much about grammar. Another tip that I have for you is that many students make a list of words without a sense. Like they learn how to say many things, but they don't practice these words later on. Don't do that. It's just like I don't know. But please, don't do that. Do not take a list of words and try to memorize it. This doesn't work. Last but not least, I'm gonna show you how to overcome this problem. First of all, as I said, don't be afraid of making mistakes. By saying that, the first thing that you're gonna do is to shadow. Shadow is to repeat after what one is saying. Like if you're watching a movie or if you're listening to a song, you can repeat sentences. You can imitate what is this person saying, and then your brain, your muscles is gonna be used to how pronounce it. Your brain will start to think in English more easily because we just get used to something if we practice. Okay? My second tip for you is immerse yourself in the language. Listen, repeat. Whatever you want. If you like to listen to songs, listen to a song that you like. If you like to watch movies that you like. Personally, I love Transformer. Years ago, I started to practice English by watching movies, and then one of my favorite movies is Transformers: Age of Extinction. So I watched it many times. I repeat many times, and then my English improved. And I didn't feel like I wasn't studying English because I was having fun doing something that I like to do. That's so good. Also, many people think that this is a crazy stuff, but it's not a crazy stuff. Take your mirror and practice in front of the mirror. Repeat the words that you learned. Repeat the words that you learned in front of a mirror. If you don't have anyone to talk with, to practice with, this is gonna suit you perfectly. If you have someone else to practice, that's fine too. But if you don't, do not worry, practice in front of a mirror. That's so good for improving your English. Okay, guys? Last but not least, be patient. Guys, many students give up without trying harder because they are not patient. Remember that a tree can't grow overnight. It takes weeks of dedication to grow that tree. The learnership is the same thing. Be patient and reward yourself. Be proud of yourself. Whenever you understand a sentence, understand a native speaker, be happy, be proud of yourself. That's a healthy thing. Okay, guys? So guys, that was today's video. Comment down below if you have gone through this problem, or if you missed something in this video, if you like to share something that you've gone through during your learnership, comment down below, let me know. So guys, bye!